Hey guys, welcome to another English commentary done by Diggity. This is going to be the last set between Kal and Forgg. It's the fifth set on Colloseum. We saw this in Game 1 between Kal and Forgg. Forgg cannot feel confident on this map, but thus far he has scraped and scrapped and is somehow still in this. I did not expect to see him in this fifth match, but he has earned it. Just really every match has been razor thin, and he is just, wow. Somehow scrapping this together. Been a very scrappy player thus far. Pulled these victories. Even that last game, I thought Forgg had a lock on it, but Kal just for a minute there looked like he was going to come back, but no, Vulture's in the back of his base. Just game by game, this has been really, really, really close. Forgg, though, cannot feel confident here. Game 1, he went for that two-factory push, did everything right, and somehow Kal still ended up winning that match off a quick expansion. I cannot see Kal doing anything else than a quick expansion in Game 1, knowing that basically Forgg played perfectly, did everything exactly right, and it still didn't happen. Now he's putting down that pylon, as you can see, maybe thinking about some early gas. Forgg setting up for that front door lock once again. Putting the supply depot obviously to the south. Got to put it in a little different position, in a different map position. He's starting, by the way, starting in the upper right hand corner in green is Forgg, bottom right hand corner is Kal. Again, this is going to come a lot down. It's going to be a lot of scouting. That first scout is going to be absolutely vital in this matchup. But wow, it's so epic, these two guys. And it's going to be sad to see either of these players go, but really I do feel that both have proven that they do deserve to go on to the round of 4. And I honestly feel like that both are capable of going all the way just from what they've shown in this matchup. At least Forgg against Protoss. The question is can he get it done against a Terran or Zerg on the other side? Kal, he stumbled a little bit, Protoss versus Protoss, but otherwise it's just been absolutely brutal. He is going to go for the fast expansion. Oh no! The question is what can Forgg do differently? We know Kal's going to play this game exactly the same. He's probably going to go for that Stargate. Probably going to go for quick Dark Templar to clear that minefield again, and then early Zealot speed, things like that. What can Forgg do differently? Maybe go for more tanks, less Vultures, more Vultures, less tanks. Bring more SCVs down. Get those. I think the key will really be to get those turrets up sooner. If he can get those turrets with that engineering bay down quickly and get those turrets up, he'll have a much better, it'll be easy to deal with those Dark Templar out in the field. They won't be able to clear as many mines. They'll start getting shelled as they're approaching. He'll be able to isolate Kal from his secondary, maybe take the game at that point, but honestly, I don't know that that's going to happen after that Game 1. Forgg cannot feel too confident doing this. There's that first factory now. The question is will he put that second factory down? He is pushing. I guess I shouldn't assume that he's going for a two-factory push here. He's starting to scout now, going to the bottom right-hand corner. Going to be able to scout out that initial gateway, that gas as well, and then he pushes into the secondary. I guess we'll see. He's got a Marine, has produced Marine, brought it a little bit to the north there. Cybernetics Core going down as well for Kal. Now that SCV's going to back off, going to start approaching the secondary, trying to block that second gateway going down for as long as possible. Second gateway is now down. I've got to assume that Forgg actually knows that he's bringing up the second SCV to build the second factory. So it's going to be two. Yeah, it is going to be two factory. Wow. So two. You can even hear the Korean commentator. Two factory. So a repeat of Game 1. Can Forgg do it? Can he learn from his mistakes to go into Kal? And can Kal put up a defense? Can he replicate what he did in Game 1 with some brilliant macro management, some brilliant micromanagement to go into the finals here, or I should say the Final 4? Forgg keeping that probe scatter alive, just pushing it around. There's that first machine shop down, and we'll see if it just upgrades. I gotta assume he's going to go for mines and speed first, and then siege tech afterwards. SCV going along itself. That single zealot being produced, trying to take care of that SCV in the meantime. And I just worry for both players at this point. What is going through their head? One can only imagine at this point. Kal's got to be thinking, I can handle this. He doesn't even know that he's going up against a two-factory. I've got to assume that he's thinking it at this point. He's bringing some troops up in the field. Honestly, I think Kal should just keep his troops up near Forgg's base and just anticipate this and wait it out, and then know when Forgg is basically pushing out, and then bring his troops back a little bit. Getting the Citadel of Adun down already, the kind of a northward position that could be shelled fairly early, and hopefully that doesn't get shelled out. Should Forgg actually get a foothold, hopefully that doesn't get shelled out before the Zealot speed is upgraded, because that will be key, obviously, in the defense towards the later part. And now, what a great day for the MSL, I have to say. This is an awesome last match to have, actually. This exact setup. Revenge potential for Forgg and just dominance potential actually for Kal. If he can hold this off twice in a row, he's really, and there's the double upgrades. It looks like we are going to see speed vultures and mines to start, and I'm just waiting for the next level. I gotta assume it's going to be a mirror matchup. Kal trying to push up, doing a little bit of damage. Going to back off that Dragoon, that Zealot now after that tank is on the front door. Forgg giving up nothing thus far with that single Marine. Second factory is up. There's the Academy. I think that Academy is coming down a little bit earlier than it was in Game 1, so he is going to have a ComSat to spare against those Dark Templar. And there's the Stargate. There's the Templar Archives. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be absolutely ridiculous. It's going to be such a micro fight. This is absolutely identical to Game 1. And so a lot of pressure on Forgg basically to show that he can get it done. And a lot of pressure on Kal basically to just repeat and do it once again. 2 tanks have been spotted out by Kal. Kal knows that 2 factory push is coming. The single Marine being set down, and it looks like he's already got 4 Dragoons and a single Zealot towards the front. Actually, I would actually maybe camp 2 Zealots out in the backfield. Just anticipation, just keep him out at a proxy location, maybe something like that, so you can bring him in later, maybe when the tanks are sieging. Maybe keep it at a mine range, and then you can maybe lead a mine into the tank backside. Now Forgg is already in position, coming up that ramp, coming along, and the pylon already in position to do a blockade once again. We'll see if he can pull it off. He's got those 4 Dragoons. Now the Vulture's coming down. Keep in mind, still no observer on the field to deal with those mines. All those mines going down. Not a single one taken out. Those looks like actually he didn't get a seal on the front door this time. So those Vultures still will be able to push through. Templar Archives being, the Arbiter Tribunal being canceled there, a scout being produced alongside, and it looks like a single mine being produced right there. Looks like Dark Templar being pushed up. Dark Templar going to be taken out. ComSat a little bit wasted there because it could have been taken out easily otherwise. But now Kal, keep in mind, Kal this time hasn't got that pylon blockade. Those Vultures able to push in, going to be able to do some economic damage to Kal in the meantime. And that's going to be a big disruptor here. That is going to be a huge difference between the first game and this game. Able to just enact a lot of these probe kills, able to disrupt the economy, able to keep Kal from putting up those additional gateways, which is really the big boon in that first game that kept him in it. Going on, it looks like Forgg is now going to back up. No, he's going to bring him back in. Going to pin him in the corner, just take out as many probes as possible, so inflicting a lot of probe casualties, and that is a big difference between this last game and this game. He's still producing those Dark Templar, still doing mine clearing here in the meantime. It looks like he's going to be able to take some mines out in the field. And that first turret is up inside the base. That is a big boon for Forgg. He's going to be able to push up and... oh, wow, all those Zealots getting taken out. That was, but that turret looks like it's going to burn down in the meantime. Kal goes and takes it out, but more Vultures actually pushing in. Still no cannon down on the backside. First Vulture being produced. Vulture is going to be able to help alongside with those Vultures. That Dark Templar coming out, but still more probes getting killed, more probes being taken out. Wow, getting shelled. Cliffside, as you can see, as they're going across. It's like World War II here, getting absolutely worked. And now, as you can see, Dark Templar just trying to take out those mines in the field, but those Vultures just dominant over that secondary, just pridefully dancing across that mineral line. Vulture once again coming back up, but that Scout that Scout coming back to take care of those Vultures, but it's not going to get anything done now. Those 2 turrets are up in the background. Forgg looks like he might be able to seal this out right here, getting mines down at the gateway. Another ComSat to take care of that additional Dark Templar, and more tanks pushing in, and it looks like those 2 tanks are now at a place where they can start shelling that gateway. Kal's in a lot of trouble here. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to pull this out. Things completely different from Game 1 here, as he's already got mines on the secondary. That Scout, and he's trying to get, he knows he's going to lose that front gateway, trying to get a second gateway down. Doesn't have his 2 bases to work out of, and Forgg just pushing up steadily, getting more turrets down. That Scout really ineffective. It can only attack those Vultures, and those Vultures can just skirt on underneath in the meantime. Photon cannons going up at the secondary, but the cannon is just a little bit too late. There's just not a lot of probes that can be produced there in the meantime, and now Forgg is just bearing down step by step all sorts of mines for protection in the meantime, and Forgg just continuing to funnel troops. It looks like those two Vultures might actually be able to take that cannon down the secondary before it even goes up. One gateway is going to go down. There's that Citadel of Dune's also exposed. I don't know if Zealot speed has been researched. Looks like that Zealot is speed upgraded, so he doesn't mind losing that at this point. But now I don't think there's anything Kal can do. It looks like Forgg is going to bear down. He is going to take this match. Complete reversal from round 1. Beautifully getting down turrets, and now he's got separation between Kal and his secondary. I don't think Kal can do anything at this point. It looks like Forgg is going to advance. Kal GG's right there. Beautiful 2 factory push from Forgg, and wow, completely deserved. looks extremely excited right there. Congratulations to him. He deserves to move on. Honestly, that was an epic matchup. You could not ask for a better round of 8 matchup between these two players. And Forgg, he looks fantastic. I could definitely see him advancing into the finals. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Once again, thanks for listening. Hope you guys loved it. Again, check out sc2gg.com. Special thanks for Collar for allowing me to do this set. And yeah, wow. Epic match. It doesn't get much better than that, guys. Thanks for listening.